Hello, beautiful souls. Come on in, Soul Healers community. You're here, you made it. Thank you so much. So honored and blessed to be with you live on this new moon in Virgo. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And Mother Nature has gifted us a beautiful thunderstorm complete with lightning, and it's gently raining, a little bit of rumbling. Please let us know if where you are in the world, if you're new, or at least just say hello and what you're looking forward to in this new moon in Virgo. And the title is all about simplifying because that's really what we want to embody for this Virgo season is to simplify as much as possible. So where can you simplify in your life? Um, and really, Virgo is about being mindful. How can you live mindfully? How can you explore tools and practices that create functionality and the functionality of self awareness? And also, I'm being led to serious as well, and not seriously, but serious as in the star. Highly visible right now, always around Virgo season, and Virgo is also known as the maiden. So if you think of the maiden, you kind of want to, you're already pretty, you're already lovely. You need to have that maiden mind, that new beginner's mind, that beginner's mind. Hello, Gitte. Thank you so much for being here. So lovely to see you again. Wonderful, wonderful. And yeah, so look to the skies if you can. If you have a clear night, there's going to be a lot of things happening. There's trines and squares. There's also, I also want to make you aware of Mercury retrograde, which you know what? I talked about this in our Unleash Your Soul's Purpose group. We meet every 2 weeks right now. It's free every Saturday morning. So if you want, you're interested, the link is in the comments. It's completely free where you get to show up and just be yourself. Be your authentic self. You don't need to hide. You don't need to worry if you're going to be judged or shamed or blamed or guilted. In fact, that's a really old paradigm. And we're in this new earth. I mean, the age of Aquarius, the golden age, moving away from the Piscean age where it's all about survival. Now this is about thriving, thriving. Yes, and Virgo is also about digestion. The digestion, your stomach, how do you digest things? Whether you're eating them or you're reading them or watching something like this or you're listening, it really is, what are you taking in? And that's the reason I love smoothies. And I did a video about smoothies, sharing my recipe because it's easier for your body to assimilate, to distribute where it needs to go in a faster way because everything is happening faster. Time is speeding up. We know that everything is speeding up. We're ramping up. We're leveling up. We're healing up. And we need the nutrients, not just, outside, but on the inside to take care of ourselves. So, any way that we can usher, simplify, make it easy for our organs, our digestion, our colon, all of that to work together in a symbiotic nature. And speaking of that, I was reminded because I like to keep track of things because I tend to, well, I think we all tend to forget when we're taking so much in that it is my 9-month anniversary of becoming vegan. And that was November 27th, 2021. So, we all have to start somewhere. And Gitte reminded us as well the small steps. Small steps. It's not the big leaps and bounds, the garbage that you're fed from social media or people that, are the guru, teacher, whatever that is. No. Science, religion, politics. No. You are your own authority. I am simply just the bearer of light, a guide to show you. That's it. That's it. So, new moons, guys, all about, new beginnings, planting seeds, fresh intentions. Maybe you want to share what seeds you're planting, what your intentions are. How are you going to simplify your life? And it involves, because Virgos are known to be very organized, and it's about decluttering mind, body, spirit. So, what needs to go into the trash? Literally. Is it your thoughts? Is it certain foods? I know for myself when I started, taking fulvic acid with HBN Naturals and all of that, up leveling my, my health a little bit more. I was like, oh, I need to, go through all these vitamins and all these things first. And I was like, no, as I'm learning more about this stuff, the vitamins that I'm taking are full of garbage. They're not good for you. And they really, you're throwing money out basically. So I got rid of them. I gave them away, and now I just have what I need. And again, it's all liquid, like liquid zinc, liquid silver, liquid magnesium, ashwagandha, fulvic acid, all of those minerals that just get absorbed on the cellular level right into the bloodstream, not waiting for it to, is it a commercial for Tylenol? They have that rapid release. Well, that's what it is. It's rapid release, but it's not Tylenol. And by the way, Tylenol, Advil, all of those things, if you have headaches, I know people that take a lot of those types of medication or, medicines to help with headaches, migraines, pain. After a while, it really does tax your liver and your kidneys, pancreas, all of that. So be very mindful. And I mentioned to someone who has a lot of headaches, what's your sleep like? How much screen time are you having? Did you get outside today? What are your minerals like? And hydration as well. And doing things yourself, like massaging your temples, massaging your scalp, maybe working with yoga, qigong, breath work, using essential oils. I love the peppermint across the forehead and even in the back of the spine. There's acupressure points, right? There's lots of things that you can do to help alleviate the headache or the pain. I think we tend to just focus on the pain. So maybe there's a way to declutter that, new projects, new habits. And Virgo is an earth sign, like I'm a Capricorn, earth sign. Yet Virgo has the yin energy, right? So more feminine, more calm, more relaxed. But they are also ruled by Mercury. And what's coming up September 9th? Mercury retro. So this might affect you a little bit more, is all I'm saying. However, Mercury is a great time to go back and redo, revisit, realign, reassess things that aren't working for you. Or that maybe you thought, oh, no, I'm not doing that. And then it comes back around. And you're like, oh, I'm going to do this because it reminds me of Gitte. She's part of our Soul Healers community. Thank you for your support. And Kat and Robert and Lillian and Faith. Um, she reminded me, because my father is going through early Alzheimer's right now, and I I think it was last year. I started watching a movie with Anthony Hopkins called Father, and then I'm watching. I'm like, I can't watch this. I don't know why. I don't know. It just gave me the ickies. It really turned me off. So it came around again because Gitty's like, I just finished watching this movie, The Father, and I was like you. I didn't want to watch it when I first saw it, and I was like, okay, whoa. This is a message from the universe. Hello, signs, symbols, beep, beep, beep. Are you paying attention? That's how synchronicity works. That's how symbols work. Sometimes it's not smack right in the face, it's very subtle. So the more that you attune into yourself, the more that you're just like naturally tuning into your universal FM, I want to call it. Like, you gotta be on the right dial. Think radio. I mean, someone else said to me today, "You have a great radio voice." I'm like, "That's super. I would love to do that, but you know what? I've been in radio, and I know the future of radio." Anyways, that's another show and topic. Um, and so now I'm gonna go and watch the movie because I'm ready to receive and hear the message. So thank you, Gitte. Very much. She's saying she loves the expression, what needs to go into the trash, and Hegu 4, it's an acupoint in the hand. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if it's here or where it is in the hand. You can go online, go on YouTube, they'll tell you. That's why I like Qigong because they talk about acupressure points as well and meridian points and all of that. So Virgo is all about daily habits, daily work, daily routines, daily choices. There's a key word, choices. We were just talking about that in our Unleash Your Soul's Purpose group with our soul healers. And um, I mean, raise your hand, comment below, even if you're on the replay. How you? I'm sure you know someone who's negative. And Gitte had pointed out. I mean, that's why I love this group. The epiphanies, the aha moments, the connections, the light bulbs, the sharing, the caring, the supporting, the collaboration, the community, the co-creation. Um, it's really it's just amazing. It's amazing. Um, so really, it's all about yeah, simplifying. I'm just going to go back to that. But choices, you choose to be negative or you choose to be positive. And but there's that duality. So I could focus on, this person did me wrong, the dogs are, yanking me all over the place and my back hurts. Or I can choose to say, I'm being taught a lesson by this person. The dogs are just restless and need more activities to keep them sharp, like to wear them down because a worn out dog is a happy dog and a more obedient dog. Anyways, it's like children. And my back hurts because maybe I did something and maybe I need to stretch a little more. Do you see how it's all talking to you? These are just signs. Signs. That's it. So this sign reminds me of the sacredness of that can be experienced in the mundane to live mindfully. I know sometimes we get bored of routine, or maybe we don't like routine because then maybe we feel like we're controlled. But you need to figure out what a routine means to you. Are you getting up first thing looking at your phone and doom scrolling, as they call it? Are you tuning into the news and being programmed and deceived into thinking that the world is a horrible place and so are people, and that's not true. So, really it's about mindful habits and choices. So, I also am going to do a little bit of smudging. I want to thank Natura Soy for this beautiful chamomile and lavender room spray. I like to call them energy sprays. So it's got lavender, sweet orange, and vanilla. And, you know, anytime I'm feeling a little like after so many meetings and so many, videos and with clients, and just to clear the energy, clear myself, because, our senses are activated through smell, right? Taste, touch, our senses. So this is a great way to reset everything. Or maybe something's a little musty in the room, or if you just want to do a big clearing, it's all natural, right? And that's what we need more of, is more natural. I also invite you to bring your crystals. I've got all of my crystals for I keep them on my laptop for the chakras. So for the crown, the third eye, you've got your turquoise for your throat. Beautiful rose quartz, my absolute favorite for the heart. You've got carnelian, which I like to use, or you can use tiger's eye for solar plexus. And, for speaking of digestion, we're really focusing on solar plexus as well. I've got there's also citrine that you can use as well, carnelian, citrine, and red jasper for root. I really love, if you're working around a lot of 5G, electronics, um, it's good to get shielding products and even, for crystals, black obsidian, which, I'm kind of nerding out on Game of Thrones right now. I know I'm like 10 years off, but they're saying black obsidian is dragons, the dragon stone. So I'm like, oh, I love this because I work with dragons. So I really align with black obsidian. You can use hematite as well, and shungite. Very good for grounding, for clearing, for cleansing any type of energies. As well, you can work with healing frequencies. Get your Buddha bowls out, get your triangles, get out whatever you'd like, get out your essential oils, get out your crystals. Maybe you like to make moon water. Maybe you'd love an Epsom salt bath, whatever that happens to be. And then get out your journal as well, because there might be some journaling that will come up after this meditation. Then we will follow with a card. And if we have more people here live, we will also do some messages if somebody has a question, and open ended, please. No yes or no. Because really, I like to say we have free will, right? But actually, it's God's will, it's not ours. So, how is it free? Other than when you choose to live in ego, right? You're choosing the mind over the heart, over the soul. And I got this beautiful sage bundle. So we're clearing away any energies, any frequencies that are not of the highest. We're also cleansing this space, this vessel. Whoever is listening and tuning in, whether it's live, whether it's in the future, it doesn't matter. The intention is the heart that you're here. And I've got my beautiful abalone shell. I've seen some really big ones out there. But I like my little one. So, as I'm not about, gathering more things, I'm actually trying to travel as lightly as possible. Speaking of candles, this is the new scent. I know there's fall ones coming out. As they say, pumpkin spice is coming, right? Raspberry and tomato leaf. You might think, wow, that's kind of a weird combo, but it's it's lovely. It's a lovely scent. It's not too sweet. It's earthy, I guess would be. It's garden like. All right. So support local, as they say. All right. So I invite you to close your eyes, find a comfortable spot to sit. You don't have to watch me. You can just listen in the background. And I know I will be gifted my next instrument. So the next time you see me, we'll have some type of music in the background. I believe music is important, but you can also listen to my voice. All right. So I really want you to focus on your breath in this Virgo season. What does it mean? What does it feel? What does it hold? And it's not just on one day, but it's for every day and for at least a week in the moon shadow. So you didn't miss anything. Everything is divinely and perfectly timed. Thank you for being here. So we're going to clear and shield our energy. This keeps coming up. Clearing and shielding, and not just of ourselves, but our home, our space. I have many meditations, PDF, if you'd like, on how to clear your spaces, how to clear yourself, your mind, your body, your soul, meditations, and also prayers and other things that are completely free. All right. So we're going to shield your energy. We always start with grounding because that is where the mother sits. It's maternal energy. So just imagine coming from your root chakra, your base chakra, a thick, brilliant white cord. Imagine this cord shooting down your legs and out your feet, and it smashes into the earth, smashing through the rocks, the crystals, the crystalline grid, and the debris until it reaches the center of the earth. And what is suspended in the middle of the earth? A crystal, an object, a color, a feeling, of your choice. Whatever this is, imagine your cords wrapping around this energy now and bring this back the way it came until it reaches just to the soles of your feet and gently grounds and stabilizes you with this beautiful energy. We're also bringing in black obsidian, dragon's glass as well for clearing and protection. There will be Reiki infused. Wherever it's needed, it will be sent across all timelines. Thank you, Father, Mother, God, and the Holy Spirit, for assisting at this time. And we also want to thank the collective, your guides, your angels, your loved ones. Now just imagine this beautiful energy coming up through the feet, the heels, the calves. And we're going to focus on the knees. That's where fear sits, but there is no fear here. It is being cleared at this time. There is no pain. Only love, only peace, only joy, only prosperity. All right, so bring this energy up through the thighs and the buttocks. And now we're going to focus on the small of the back because that's where a lot of tension and feelings of not being able to move forward, scarcity, lack mindset, not feeling worthy. So we're clearing this off at this time. We're also focusing on the front as well, the root chakra. Mindfully anchored, and you can do a quick 30-second grounding every day or multiple times a day just to anchor you back in. Are you not worth it? I'm hearing message of someone is taking your time. So be mindfully aware of what may be draining, of what may be pulling at you, of what may be scattering your energy. And we're bringing in this shield. We're also bringing in the mother maternal energy, Mary Magdalene, hummingbird medicine, as I'm reminded by the great shamans. So we're bringing this up now to the sacral area and to just pretty much in between the small of the back to the, not even the mid back, but very, very close. Where can you go for the flowers? So that's what hummingbirds do. That's what bees do. They go for the flowers. They go for the colors. They go for the fun. They go for the excitement. They go for, trying something new. They go for that vibrational frequency because they know the sweetness of life is in the nectar of the flower, not the garbage, not the quick fixes, not the fast food, the fast fashion, the fast social media, the fast cash grabs. We're really coming into alignment with your dreams, your desires, your sensuality. So we're going to clear that off. Beautiful orange energy. You can bring that flower in if you'd like. You can see the wheel moving. You can see the flower opening. However you want to see this, it's now being cleared. Now we're bringing this up to the solar plexus. This is your I am presence, lion energy, your worth, but also your ego. So this is where the balance is. The ego is not your enemy. Ego is it's there for protection, but you're not in survival mode anymore. And you are worthy. So go to that beautiful sunflower. It's now opening. Sunflowers. They're so happy to see you. I'm seeing so many sunflowers on my walk. All right. And they like to move with the wind. So just, maybe you need to kind of sway and flow a little more in your life. What draws you in? What brings you back? What says, whoa, not interested? But it also wants you to live in the state of yes, 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 yes. Especially what lights you up, what excites you, what even maybe gets you scared. Go for the yes. So we're clearing that off. We're now going up to the heart chakra. This is where your soul sits. This is where everything begins because the lower three, that's not who you are here and above. But you have to be spiritually grounded as well, but not so stuck that, yeah, don't be the stubborn old goat. That's funny. Okay. If you've never tried it, you have to try it at least once. That's what I'm hearing. At least that's what I would impart on my kids when they were growing up. They didn't want to eat broccoli and all this other stuff. So, all right. So we're letting go. We're opening this beautiful green, or it could be pink energy. It's really opening up. It's vibrationally who you are. This is how you're going to keep clear of your energy. You just have to go to the heart every time there's a matter, whether it's a lower or higher. Bring it back here. This is like your information center. This is interesting because um, many of us tend to go to the mind. Oh, that's the information processing. Mm-mm. Heart coherence. Heart coherence. Heart coherence not based on appearance. So that leads me to perception. So what are you seeing? What are you actually seeing? What are you seeing? So there's some connection here and here. One eye or both eyes to the heart, to the heart. Are you living in the past? Or are you bringing everything into the present? Because that's where your mindfulness will be, is in every present moment. So we're clearing that off. We're working on the throat chakra. Hmm. More gargling with salt water. That this time, the seasons are changing, things are shifting. So we're trying to keep everything clear in this airway. More singing, of course, more speaking, more writing, creative projects, communication. But it's also very good to rest this area. Take care of the throat. Cover when it's needed. Maybe some type of protection here as well, whether it's a crystal or it's a color, or it's just you're imagining you're going through all of your chakras and you're protecting them on a daily basis, right? Because these are your energy centers. I mean, I'm you, you're, we are one totally, but you're not allowed to just come in and mess up my stuff. There's boundaries. I'm not afraid of you, right? But I'm aware, right, of what is going to be allowed here and what will stay there. All right, so we're clearing this off. We're focusing now on the third eye. And we don't even need to be, I mean, dreams are huge. Clearly, depending on the night, most nights, dreams are all over the place, very all pieced together. But as I look to the skies, there's messages here. As I look to the skies, I will see things I've never seen before. Like yesterday, I saw 2 UFOs. Now, me 5 years ago would be like, ah, that's that's a drone or that's a whatever. I would totally dismiss it or second guess or question it. But I'm like, I see you, I feel you, I know what you are. and I just watched, and that's it. I took the information in. So that is what they're asking for you to do, is to take that information in. Don't dismiss it, don't disregard it. Say, "Thank you for this information. Please bring me more. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. And I have no tension because I don't need to know everything." What does that mean? Stop. Full stop. Because that's the ego. The ego wants to figure everything out. And is it proven? Scientific proof. Well, they're a little late to the show. This has been happening for thousands of years. And they're now just saying, oh, finally, us old souls, yeah, we just laugh. We just laugh because we already knew. But we were told otherwise. You daydream too much. You talk too much. Or your families or friends will talk you out of things. You have a great paying job. Why would you leave that and go do that? Because of the reaction I'm getting from you. No. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Um, so, yeah, I guess there's has to be some humor in this instead of always feeling like we're being attacked. It's because people are coming from their own experience. They don't understand, and it's not your job to get them to understand. It's your job to be you. Be you. Fly your flag, whatever color it is. So we're just clearing that off. And you might, if you want to experience, it's always a pressure. It might be different for you. You might feel like there's a light switch or something's opening, or I guess maybe back in the day they used to roll their eyes in the back of their head and people would be like, "Oh, that's crazy weird." But whatever the sensation is to get you to open, to activate, to clear, no judgment. Now we're focusing on the crown chakra. This is your absolute biggest gateway, to God, to source, to consciousness. So just imagine that color, that floodgate coming in, lavender, white light, whatever it is. You're fully anchored above. You are fully anchored below. Now we're going to go through the aura, which is all around you. You can join with me if you'd like. Hands above your head, smoothing out. Feel energetically. What are you feeling? Are you feeling anything? Do you notice if there's any tear, if there's any debris, if there's any energy in your field that is not yours and not of the highest of love and light? Because that's the work I do, is of love and light. So we're clearing this off. I'm getting chills on the back of my head. Confirmation, confirmation. You can imagine it any color. You want to see your aura? There's lots of videos that will show you how to do it. You just have to go and do it. Sure, I can tell you, but again, you are your own authority. All right. So we're going to bring this energy back down through the crown, the third eye, the throat. We're clearing, clearing, clearing. Back down to the heart. I'm hearing a beautiful song by Don Henley, Heart of the Matter. Might want to go listen to that after. And take a few cleansing breaths, letting go, letting God. What messages have come in for you that you would like to write down or maybe take note of? Maybe you'd like to share them here. And if there were any clearings for you, You might have felt tingling, hot, cold, electrical. Sometimes it's like a little zap or a tickle, or it felt like someone touching you, or you felt nothing at all other than complete peace. Maybe you have the best sleep you've ever had in a very long time, because I know that sleep is a big issue for many people. All right. So take your time coming back, and I invite you to rub your hands together, because just doing this simple act, you're building heat. This is your energy. This is who you are. Your energy is here. And I always love to imagine a golden ball, because gold is the highest when it comes to healing, when it comes to metals, when it comes to purity. And then just gently sprinkle it all over your aura, your crown, yourself, and just imagine it going into the places that it needs to go into for the highest. Of course, I'm sending you so much love and so much light and peace, lots of peace. All right. And the card that was chosen today from the Light Seers Tarot deck, which I love because it's full of color. Ace of Wands. Look at this energy, and you can see where the flame is concentrated just above the third eye, up into the crown. There's also a web. Do you see a lot of webbing, a lot of lights? I mean, this could be her hair as well, but for me, I see a lot of connections being made. This flame energy reminds me of a cosmic womb as well. So going back to the mother, to the hummingbird spirit, to Mary Magdalene. So drink in the sweet nectar, go with the flow, respond to the great call, live in the state of yes, right relationships. I seed my brilliant future with the roots of creativity and inspiration. So this is, this couldn't be a more perfect card for a new moon. New ideas, seed of potential, inspiration, illumination, intense creativity, mirror like nature of consciousness. So, namaste, the light within me greets the lights within you. Interconnectedness. Yeah, like I was saying. Of all things, the ability to manifest anything. And you will see manifestations happen rapidly. So they're asking you, what will you create in this boundless potential? Well, I'm co creating another 6 week, 6 month, and 1 year mentorship to unleash your magic. We're going to develop your intuition, your chakras, your mediumship, but also you're going to be within community with others as well. Maybe you want to start a spiritual business. Maybe you want to be a coach, mentor, guide, healer, whatever it is. We're starting September 16th. And I'd love to see you there, however you'd like to show up. So all the information will be in the comments. And please let me know, share with me if you have any questions. If you're live here, if you'd like a card for yourself. Otherwise, we are going to close. And maybe you fell asleep. Wonderful. When I think we were told that if you fall asleep while you're meditating, then you're not doing it right, or um, you have to keep trying, or it. And I don't believe in any of that. I really don't. And don't forget to hydrate yourselves, my friend. Water is super important. Gete. No sleep, a lot of joy. Yeah, that's what we need. We are joy. We are the joyful expressions. And we're moving from the victim consciousness to the hero, the heroine's journey, because that's who we are. That's why we're here. All right, guys, I love you so much. Enjoy your new moon. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends, and let us be your soft landing. Take care.